as I was saying, um, a couple months ago, back in February, I went to the hospital and they mentioned that my spleen was a little bit enlarged and that my lung had a little bit of fluid. So they recommended that I go see a hematologist, a cardiologist, a pulmonary specialist, a whole bunch of people. Long story short, I did go see a hematologist. He ran tests and he said everything was negative, everything looked okay. So, fine. I went home. Now, fast forward to April when around my son's birthday party. I started to feel some symptoms and I wasn't breathing right. I wasn't feeling right. I was tired too much. And so I decided to go and get myself checked again. So this time they told me the same things again. My lung had fluids in it and my spleen was very large. So what they told me is that they were gonna have to um, take out the fluid in my lungs, and they actually ran a new test on me that I'd never had that test done before, and it's called a bone marrow biopsy. So they performed the procedure, and then I was released to go home. I was told to follow up with my hematologist. So, spent 4 days in the hospital. They emptied out my lung, thoracentesis, and then did the bone marrow biopsy, and I was released. I sure enough followed with my hematologist that same week. And when I went to the appointment, I didn't think anything of it. I really didn't think anything was wrong. I was expecting the same news again, that everything is okay. Maybe I had an infection or something minor. So I went to the appointment thinking that, it's probably going to be, maybe I'll need some antibiotic. It's probably an infection that's causing fluids in my lung, and, something, a pill or something to take to resolve the issue. Unfortunately, I got some very unexpected news. My doctor explained to me that they did find something in my bone marrow biopsy, and it is something that is called lymphoma. Now, when I heard the word, it didn't mean anything to me because I'd never heard of that word before. I don't even know what kind of illness that is and, what it was. But he told me that what they're going to do is they're going to treat me. And it is something that is going to take some time to treat.